how to dropship on Amazon from Aliexpress. Hello guys and welcome back to today's video. In today's video, we will teach you how you will be able to establish a connection between Amazon and Aliexpress and have a dropshipping interaction or a business model between these two platforms. Now, AliExpress is a great platform to start a dropshipping with because of all its low prices and available products. There's all sorts of products. You can literally find any products inside of AliExpress with extremely cheap prices. For example, this product over here, I myself purchased this exact same product but on a different e-commerce platform, on a different platform that is local to my area, and I paid myself 200 peso for this exact same thing, but over here it costs less than 50, which shows how cheap the products are inside of AliExpress. They have all sorts of products. You could search all different types of products, and you could even search by image, as you can see. So if ever you found a product online that you want to start selling because it's currently trending, you could use this feature. That's a very useful feature, especially if you're trying to keep up with the trend or start selling trending products. You could easily search an item through that image, which will then display if it exists. And aside from the fact that this is a really great platform to get or sell products from, they are super legit. They have a lot of users. It has a lot of different benefits that you will be able to get. And there's also one of the good thing is that it existed, or the idea of dropshipping with AliExpress already existed for a long time now. So there's a lot of applications that are built to perform this exact business model or this exact operation, and we will be showing you guys how to perform and utilize those things. So first things first, there is no yet direct connection between Amazon and AliExpress because these two platforms are not platforms that you could literally just click a few buttons to connect. These two platforms are stores in their own right. So they are more focused on being a store on themselves rather than establishing print on demand or dropshipping business, integrating it into their system. No, they're more focused on selling on their own. But with the help of third-party apps like Shopify over here, we will be able to establish a connection between Amazon and AliExpress over here through the apps available in Shopify. If you're not familiar, Shopify is a really great platform that was used a lot back in the day, and not too long ago. It's like during the pandemic, because of its capabilities to be able to interact and connect with a lot of different platforms, including Amazon and AliExpress, of course. But there's also a long list of different platforms it could connect to. And we will be using this platform over here to help us integrate a connection between Amazon and AliExpress to be able to integrate and make them interact to each other, allow us to get products from AliExpress and put it into our Amazon store over here. Now, before we proceed, I would like to instruct you guys that you need to have your Amazon store set up. The process for setting up an Amazon store can be lengthy and there's a lot of steps, but that is a very important process or a very important step that you need to finish. You have to have an Amazon store. Although my video for today is a bit limited, it's not going to show us the connection, like what happens in the Amazon store, because I don't have an Amazon store, but I will do my best to show you guys the necessary things. So over here in Shopify store, what we're first going to do is we're going to connect AliExpress to our Shopify store. And to do that, you're simply going to navigate over here on the left side. We have apps. Simply select this, and this pop-up or this drop-down will appear. Or maybe this thing will appear, a pop-up of picked for you, which is a recommended apps over here, as you can see. These are basically applications that would improve your experience with Shopify. But as you can see on our list right now, we are not seeing the one that we want. The specific application that we want is specifically built for AliExpress. So simply select this Shopify App Store over here, which would expand and expound the list of different products or different applications that we would have, and we can see over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to simply search in our search bar over here, Aliexpress. There we go. Which will then display all the different applications related to Aliexpress. There's a lot of different applications. There's a total of 144. And the one that we want over here is called Deezers. As you can see, it's a very popular app with almost 30,000 downloads and reviews. And the reviews is 5 out of 5, which is a really hard review to get, especially with this many reviews. Meaning this is a really great platform and a really dependable platform or application. And this is basically what Deezers is. So what Deezers is all about is that you will be able to optimize your suppliers. You will be able to have product management like find, import, or edit products. You will be able to get products from Aliexpress and put it inside of Shopify. There's also bulk orders, automation, and manage multiple Shopify stores. So it's a really capable platform. And it is free to install, as you can see, which is really great. And if you want to use more of its features, you are free to get a subscription. But you will still be able to use most of the basic features, most of the most important features. If you're only focusing on one platform, you can easily do that. So what you're going to do is you're going to install this inside of your Shopify, just like this. And you're also able to open Deezers. The name of the extension is Deezers. Open a separate browser, which is a browser that you, or a website that you could open over here, which is Deezers.com, which is basically the same thing. You will be able to manage everything and connect it over here as well. But you would need to, of course, install it with your Shopify store to be able to connect to it properly. As you can see, so we're simply going to authorize it and connect it so that we will be able to successfully connect those two platforms together. As you can see, it will automatically open to Deezers.com either way, but I like to open it up early on to log in and all of those things. And over here, we're simply going to click on confirm, which would allow us to connect our Deezers account with our Shopify store. And over here, this is now our Deezers, which is successfully connected with our Shopify store. So over here, let's see if we are able to successfully connect it with the correct or with the proper store. Click on link more store, Shopify. This is just to double check if we have successfully connected it. Okay, so since it's saying us, or it's telling us that we need to upgrade, it means that we have successfully connected. Now what we're going to do next is we're going back to our Shopify store over here, and we're going to open our app store again. Now this Deezers over here is what connects our Shopify and Aliexpress together. So I'm going to show you guys later how we will be able to get some products into Shopify. But what we now need to establish is a connection between Shopify and Amazon. Now, same thing, open our Shopify app store over here, search up Amazon. There we go. And it will show us all the related apps or all the related applications that are for Amazon. And what we're going to use is called Amazon Integration Plus. There are other applications, but those are specifically for drop shipping, where you get the products from Amazon and not the other way around where we want it. So what we're going to do is we're going to get and open this, install it. You're going to have to install it. It's free to install, as you can see, and you will be able to sync it with your Amazon store. But for me, I can't sync it because, of course, I don't have my own store. I could not create my own store in Amazon. But if you were, or when you're able to successfully connect it, you're basically able to sync your store with your Amazon store. and it means that you will be able to sync the items or the products. So whatever is listed inside of your Shopify store, it would also be listed in your Amazon store. So whatever you add, so if you click on products over here, and if you add products or all of these existing products on our Shopify right now, it will automatically be added to your Amazon store, which is a really great feature. Now, we're going to use teasers to find products in Aliexpress for us over here to put into our Shopify store. And in theory, if you guys have successfully connected your Amazon and Shopify together, should be able to put it back into Amazon store as well. So let's look for different items over here. So for example, you don't need to open it over here as a separate tab, by the way. You are able to have or view Aliexpress inside of teasers, and it's going to be exactly the same thing anyway. So simply either search for the product that you want. You could still use the image search over here. For example, let's say I would like to sell this one. I could click on Supplier Optimizer, which would allow us to optimize the different suppliers that we have. And over here, while waiting for this, let's also check this out. We could click on Add to Import List. And over here, you will be able to import it in a language. Click on Confirm. And over here, we're going to, as you can see, it said product imported. We're going to click on check so that we will be able to see our product that we have just imported. The imported or the importation will be taken from Aliexpress. And as you can see here, we currently have this product over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to select that specific product or the specific products that we want to push into our Shopify store or put into our Shopify store, and simply click on push to store. We are also able to bulk edit the product, of course, if you want to modify the title. Like this one, if you want to have a simpler title or a more descriptive title, you are able to modify that. And you could also control the collection, tags, type, vendors. Similarly with description, you are able to modify all the description, all the image that you have. Also, you will be able to get the description of the product itself from Aliexpress, so you no longer need to create your own description. You no longer need to modify and invent your own description. You will be able to copy everything that is from Aliexpress. And similarly with the image, there's nothing that you need to modify, of course, but if you want to select specific items or specific image, you're also able to do that. You could also download the images if you want. But after that, if you're satisfied, you can click on save and push, which would, as you can see, push it. So let's confirm which is our store, the 659. So simply select this. And you could also control preferences like the pricing rule, continue selling when out of stock, publish to online store, push only product specification, and many more. After that, simply click on push to store, and you will be able to push it, as you can see, into our Shopify store over here. Now, once this is successfully pushed, it will then be recognized in our Shopify store. And now the app that we have for Amazon, if we were successfully able to connect it, should be able to recognize it as well. We're going to refresh this after this one finished. But anyway, the application should be able to recognize the newly registered products inside of Shopify. It will then automatically upload it on your Amazon store since it's going to sync. Now, who will manage the orders, who will manage the different product, like the drop shipping, how do we ensure that it's going to perform a drop shipping? Now, you don't need to worry about that. Deezers will be the one who's going to manage that with all of its different options over here. Let's click on OK. As you can see, you will be able to see the orders over here, open orders, like from Aliexpress. You will be able to manage it inside Deezers. You don't need to do anything. As you can see, there's awaiting orders, awaiting payments, awaiting shipment, awaiting fulfillment or fulfilled, all of those things. There's also tracking over here, which you could track your products. But for this one, you would need to like upgrade your plan to be able to use this. But that is an existing feature, and there's also different importation list over here. You could also import from Temu if you want, or other platforms. That is also an option. And you also have report section over here in your Deezers, which you will be able to see the different options, or like the different reviews or analytics that you are happening, or like how many sales you're getting, how many orders, what product is currently getting a lot of sales, all those type of things. Now, there's also some product research over here, which will show currently trending products in TikTok, which is a really great platform to base which products are currently trending. And as you can see, you will be able to see which products or which trending product you should start selling to keep up with the trend. With the importation list, some people might not like Aliexpress, or like this section where you have the Aliexpress open in your Deezers, because it looks different, to be honest, with your with our normal Aliexpress. So what you could do is that you could just open your Aliexpress in itself, open it, and then simply search or do your typical searching for a product option. You're just going to look for products in this website, and once you successfully found an Aliexpress product that you like, we could simply just copy and paste the title. So for example, this one over here, it's like a repeater. We're just simply going to copy the title. Once this successfully load, there we go. Copy this. Go back to our Aliexpress website. Click on OK. Or you could also copy the image in itself, like download this image, and then use the image feature over here. It's going to search. As you can see, it's currently searching. And there we go. You will be able to find the exact same products and different similar products to what you have searched. And then you could simply add it to your section. There's also other information over here that would help you with your integration and motivation in the integration and interaction between Amazon. You have like automations over here. You don't have to worry about anything, since everything would be automated. You're only going to be able to manage the ordering stuff. You are able to manage everything, but you don't need to really push or do anything that much because of all the automations. If you don't want to manage everything in Deezers as well, you could also do it inside of Shopify. That is also an option that you will be able to do. It is not limited to Deezers. That's the great thing about our Shopify. You are able to manage everything inside of the middleman, or our middle software, or our middle platform over here. So let's give a quick review. So what you need to do is you need to set up your store. Make sure that you have a set up store for the Shopify. Ensure that you have installed the necessary applications for Amazon, for Aliexpress, so that you have a connection. In Deezers, ensure that you have connected the proper Shopify store, because earlier we were seeing, or it's having a hard time on which one to link to. For me, it was able to identify which one, because we are able to select it. But there's also a guide here, so if ever you're confused with how to use Deezers, there's also a to-do list here, a guide on what to do if there's something that happens. There's also stuff, as you can see, I have products but no orders, stuff like that. So there are solutions that you will be able to find. There's also suppliers over here. Like I mentioned earlier, Aliexpress is not the only one that you will be able to use as a supplier here. Temu is also an option, so you can not limit yourself to just Aliexpress. You could also expand and have Temu as part of your source of products for your Amazon. So aside from that, that's basically the gist of how you will be able to do a dropshipping interaction between Aliexpress and Amazon over here, which are two really great platforms to pair together, where Amazon is a great platform because of all The amount of users that it has, so the traffic that you will have is really high, so the chance of you selling is really high as well. And AliExpress, with its really cheap pricing, it's really great to pair it up with Amazon so that you get the best of both worlds. So that's basically it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.